Do you think can it also be related to karmics, like people who are willing to change, who are putting an effort and doing things, but sometimes it just doesn't happen.
What do you mean by karmics? Who creates our karma? We create our karma. So if I can create something bad, I can also create the opposite of it.
Karmics of like past life.
Doesn't matter. So that is also created by my soul.
Yeah.
Let's say in a past life, I had a lifetime of, so okay, another case. We had a a person has OCD,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And also alcohol issue again, right?
Okay.
So when we did the past life, actually it was a family constellation, but in that I also use past life regression if
Yeah.
need be.
Hmm.
So we first saw an inner child of a past life in which the child had leprosy at 8 months.
Okay.
And he kept on asking, but I was just a child. What was my fault?
Hmm.
Why did I have leprosy?
Yeah.
And therefore, the hand washing, so much of hand washing because OCD, because of
Yeah.
the leprosy of that lifetime,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, yes, that is also a karma, but then we had to go back and understand why did the child choose such a difficult life? And then there was another lifetime where he had misguided people and, caused illnesses and disease, and therefore then this lifetime, and then when we heal that inner child and that past life and the soul plan and everything. But the karma is also created by us.
Yeah.
All our lessons are chosen by us.
Yeah.
So we are the creator of our reality and we can change it.
So, do you think law of attraction can work to someone if they keep on repeating the unconscious patterns?
Law of attraction is always working. It's just that if you are not conscious about what you are doing with your life, it will work against you. Let's say you are operating from emotional wounds of, cheating or betrayal or not being loved or cared for or reciprocated. You feel love is unsafe because you went through some kind of abuse in the childhood or in a past life, whatever. So if you are not paying attention to what is your driving, what is your programming, what is driving you in life, all these emotional issues, then the law of attraction will make sure you invite more of the same situation and create more of it. Once you become conscious of it and you want to change it, then the law of attraction will make sure that your pattern is broken and you can change it.
Would it be fair to say before trying to manifest our dream life, we need to understand the current life and the works of it?
I think we need to see, life is too vast to understand all of it. What you can do is you need to understand yourself, because what you want to create, you should know why you want to create it. The how is not very important, but why do you want to create it? Why do you want a certain type of partner? Why do you want a certain type of life, career, business, right? So why is it that do you want it should make you feel? And for that you need to know yourself, because we grew up with what people told us, that this will make us happy, this will make us successful, this will make us XYZ. But the truth is, they were thinking with their own belief system and what they thought was good for them. No one can think on our behalf, right? No one can understand what I want. So instead of understanding life, I suggest we understand ourselves and then see what we want to create, irrespective of what we have been told and taught.
So now we are coming with our last question. So whoever is watching, if they relate, if they're repeating the same kind of relationship, same kind of fears and struggles, so what would you suggest that from where they should begin first?
First, they should begin with what about the relationship or situation they do not like, and also understand what habits or belief or thoughts causes them to actually, even though they don't want it, they invite it or create it. First, take care of those habits and thoughts. That's a good start.
That's a good start.